Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the WELOCK Smart Door Lock that lets you unlock your door within a second using only your fingerprints. Let's find out more. Before we start, WeLock did send me the lock for free. This is a sponsored video. However, this did not impact my review, which remains objective and unbiased. The version I have and the one I'm going to be showing you today is the European cylinder lock version, but they also do have a US version that fits US locks. Also, this is the version with the fingerprint sensor, but they also have another one with a digital code should you prefer that. And to be honest, I think there are many benefits to having a smart lock, aside from the convenience factor of not having to fumble for your keys and simply being able to unlock your door within a second or two just using your fingerprint. If you're someone who rents out your flat on Airbnb, for example, or simply someone who has visitors often, be it friends or family, and you don't really want to be at home or coordinate your schedules to meet your visitors, the smart lock could be a perfect solution for you. Now, between the two versions, the digital code version or the fingerprint sensor, I did prefer to have the fingerprint sensor one because it's much easier on a daily basis to unlock your door simply by tapping your finger rather than keying in a couple of digits. However, if your use cases are the Airbnb rental or giving access to your friends and family, the digital code version could be easier because you simply can create a temporary code and share that with them, and then they just have to key it in when they get there. Whereas with the fingerprint sensor version, obviously you cannot remotely add their fingerprints to give them access. You can do it if you're physically there with them by authenticating yourself with your fingerprint and then adding theirs. But if the whole point is to be able to give remote access, you can't exactly do it as easily with the fingerprint sensor version. However, there are ways which you can still do. And that is if you also get this thing over here, which is the Wi-Fi box. What this thing lets you do is simply connect your lock to the internet, essentially allowing you to unlock your door anywhere in the world as long as you have an internet connection. And if you have that set up, well, whenever your guests arrive, you can just open the app and unlock the door for them. Another thing you can do is program these little things, which are RFID tags, to open the door. So you can potentially remotely unlock the door the first time they're there and have a couple of these lying on the table so that they can grab them and then use them freely to get in and out. Of course, you can also add their fingerprints if you're physically there to give them easier access in and out, as the lock supports multiple users with multiple fingerprints. And now, to be honest, when WeLock first reached out to me and I was looking at their product, I was a bit worried that the installation might be a bit cumbersome. But in fact, it was much easier than I thought. Now, granted, you do need to verify that your door and lock are compatible with this, and you can check their website for that compatibility. But granted your lock is compatible, installing this was very easy. First off, let's install the batteries. Unfortunately, these do not come in the box. Would have been nice if they did, but they are AAA batteries, so chances are you have those lying around the house. To install them, you have to unscrew this little screw over here with the included Allen key, remove the cover, and then pop in the batteries, put the cover back and tighten with the Allen key. Once they're in and you turn the lock on, let's add the admin fingerprint. To do so, simply press and hold on the button, and then it's gonna let you add your fingerprint as the admin control. You can test it out by pressing the button and authenticating with your fingerprint, and this should unlock the lock. Now let's install this on your door. First off, remove the center screw over here, and then simply unscrew the door handle from both sides of the door. Once you have the door handles out, all you have to do is push the lock cylinder out. You might need to insert the key and just wiggle it a little bit to set it loose, but that's very easy. It shouldn't require a lot of force, and simply push it out. Once this is out, let's install the WeLock. So on the other side of the WeLock, there's the doorknob. Again, use the Allen key to remove that, and then insert it through the plate of your door handle and into your door and align it properly. Before you tighten things up, to make sure it works, just authenticate your fingerprint and turn the knob to make sure that it locks and unlocks the door. The nice thing about these is they are adjustable from both back and front to account for different door thicknesses, and you can adjust them up to 20 millimeters both in the back and the front of the door. But if you do need more, they do come with an extension kit that allows you to extend up to 100 millimeters. Once you've adjusted to to the length needed, just screw everything back in and you're good to go. You can then download the WeLock app, create an account, and add the lock by scanning the QR code on the lock. To add an RFID card, it's also very simple. You can do this via the app or the door lock itself. Simply press the button again for 5 seconds, authenticate your admin fingerprint, and then just scroll down to add an RFID card. Tap the card on the lock and it should be added. Via the application, it's also very easy. Simply click on Add RFID card and there's a QR code on the card itself. So scan that and the card will be added. Now this by itself unlocks via Bluetooth. So you need to be in close proximity, about 10 meters of the lock, to unlock it. But if you want remote access, then you must get the Wi-Fi box, which I talked about earlier. And installing this is very easy as well. You can either plug it into your network via Ethernet cable, or it has built-in Wi-Fi. So from the WeLock app, you click on Add Device and then select the Wi-Fi box and then simply follow the instructions there to connect it to the network. Once it's connected, on the app, you can toggle between Bluetooth or Wi-Fi box, which would let you unlock the door from anywhere in the world as long as you have an active internet connection. Another nice thing that the Wi-Fi box allows is Alexa compatibility. So you can integrate this with Alexa by downloading the Alexa skill and setting that up. By default, Alexa unlock and voice unlock are turned off, so you do need to go into the Alexa skill to turn them on. I did have a small concern with the voice unlock. If someone knows that you use this, they can simply stand at your door and yell to Alexa to unlock the door, but they've actually thought about that in asking Alexa to unlock via voice, asks you for a 4-digit code that you set. So if they don't know that code, then they cannot unlock the door and get into your house, which is nice. Alexa, unlock the main door.
What's your voice code for main? Unlocking. Hang on. The main is unlocked.
So that's it for the WeLock Smart Lock. To be honest, I was pleasantly surprised with how easy it is to install it and operate it. I did have one concern, which is the batteries. So if the batteries die, you're essentially locked out of your house, which is not good. The good thing though is that the batteries are on the outside and that they're standard AAA batteries. So if they do run out all of a sudden or you forget to replace them, you can run to the store and just buy your standard AAA batteries. You do need that Allen key though to be able to open the battery plate. So maybe as a safety precaution, leave the Allen key or maybe also a set of AAA batteries somewhere hidden around your house or in your mailbox. But there's also another safety measure in case you do run out of batteries, and this is unlocking via USB power. So there is a USB port on the outside, and you can simply connect a power bank if you run out of batteries to unlock the door to get in. So the fact that the batteries are outside, but also you have that USB power backup kind of soothed my fear of getting locked outside the house because the batteries have died. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. I'll put links in the description for the WeLock Smart Lock. If you liked the video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel, as this encourages me to continue producing content. Until next time, cheers.